Brassabar is asking, Mark, what game are you looking forward to the most? Well, since this is a Nebraska show, we're going to stay with Nebraska.
Nebraska, USC.
Well, yeah, Nebraska, USC 2024. That is the game I'm looking forward to the most. All right, 2022, game I'm looking forward to the most. Well, it could end up being the Wisconsin game or the Iowa game, or it depends on where those teams are positioned late in the season. If Nebraska and Iowa are playing for the Big Ten Western Division Championship the last weekend of the season, then that's going to turn out to be the one. But the way things stand right now, I'm going to pick off the first real challenge. Not that Northwestern doesn't have to be dealt with, but considering how well this team played in Norman last year, and with a quarterback who has posted really good numbers, 5 touchdown passes against that same Oklahoma team last year with Texas, I got to say, to see if things go well, and Nebraska should be 3-0 entering that game. Greg can speak to this better than I can. Memorial Stadium is going to be rocking for Oklahoma coming to town at 3-0.
Yeah, exactly. What else could you ask for? Old school rivalry, top 10 rivalry of all time renewed in Lincoln. And definitely you would point to that. But in my mind, I got to see the product first, and so to be my first game in person overseas, I got to point at the Northwestern game. Which I'm most excited for, because if all goes well there, then okay, we can start thinking about Oklahoma after that. Not that you want to skip over any other opponents, but Oklahoma Nebraska is always a special game, and don't get me wrong, there's going to be a lot of Oklahoma Sooner fans here in Lincoln. There's a lot of crossover fans in the two states as well. So, it's going to be a very raucous environment, especially if Nebraska is undefeated. And obviously, we pretty much figure Oklahoma will be undefeated too. And I think it's a different matchup than years past, with all the question marks going on with the Oklahoma program right now, with all the new additions. And the same can be said about Nebraska. I mean, Nebraska's completely overhauled their coaching staff as well. And so it's going to come down to who wants it most on the field. And you know what? It's going to be a lot of fun to see.
It is. Web Security, you want me to name my top 3 games of every week of the season? Well, keep in mind, this is a Nebraska show. So ask me that question over on the main channel. I will be happy to accommodate and look the entire schedule and name you my top 3 games every week, the entire season.
He'll have Nebraska on one of those weeks.
Oh, it'll be there. Yeah, that will be there. But, man, I would love to know right now if those games against Purdue, Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin are going to be meaningful. They're going to be important. That would be great. That would be great.